to stay afloat. It's not be a person you don't want. Can somebody?
No. Good morning, everybody. It's a bit of a late start to our morning this morning. Today's Wednesday, and I'm just having my coffee now. It is 9:30. I've gotten up. We slept in a little bit, and then I did workout. You know, the normal things that take more time in the morning. So since Cody and I are both off today, it's a bit of a weekendish day. We try and do as much like school in between the lines as we can, but usually we end up catching up from Wednesdays. Today we are putting in the rest of the garden dirt. Maybe getting the rest of the dirt to do the front yard as well, and then we're putting in some of the veggies that should have been in a little while ago that could have gone right. It's not a big deal. Like, they could have gone in a little while ago. I am in gardening zone 3. I'm in Canada if you are new here, so it's like, it's cold here. It's a really cold May this year, like way more cold than last year. Last year I had all my plants out like the first week of May and everything thrived, except for I lost some peas because of how much rain we got. Maybe some of you really don't care about gardening stuff, but although I shouldn't say that. Do you know what? I'm going to be doing a ton of gardening on this channel and showing you around the garden and garden tours and things like that, because that is what I love. It's part of me. So I guess get used to it. And invite your gardening friends if they're not already here. If they like gardening channels, then bring them over here. On Instagram a while ago, I did a poll of like what you guys want to see this summer, and so many of you said plant stuff, like gardening plants, gardening plants, gardening plants. So if there's anything specific you would really love to see, put it in the comments below. If you guys want me to do like a gardening tour when I first put everything in, so you guys can see like before and after. Again, our planting season is a little bit staggered. I might be cheeky and put things out a little earlier. I trust myself in knowing the right time to put plants out. I know everybody's like, not before May long weekend, and usually you've seen that we've had snow, and that's usually a really good call. Don't put them out too early. But then when you're getting close to that date, you can kind of feel out the weather. I don't know. I've been fine in the past when I've done this, so we will just have to see. Yes, if you have anything you really want to see, make sure you tell me below and I will add it to the list of videos. I'm always open to new video ideas, because sometimes I don't think of what you guys might want to see or what I'm not showing you in the busy work. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking at you. I'm going to go put my plants outside for their morning sun. I'm trying to keep them outside like all day now. They're hardening off. I've been hardening them off for weeks. They're hardened off. It's just cold out. But I'm gonna go do that. We're gonna put stuff in the garden, and I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like today. So enjoy. In the car, obviously, we are about to go get some dirt. You don't say. We're going to get some dirt. Dirt. Because we need more. We filled it like halfway, and we're gonna fill it again. We're not filling it all the way up, but we're gonna fill it. Dirt. Gosh, dirt is expensive, guys.
$200 on dirt.
Every single time we go. Okay, so we are back at the house. We grabbed our dirt. So we grabbed more Pro Mix. That's what we've been filling the garden with, because it's a really good soil. It's weed free. It's like known for being great, and it was a good price this year. So we just bought more. This is a slightly different one than we put in, so we're doing like half and half of a kind. We got really good mushroom compost that you saw us do last time. So today we're going to put the rest of the dirt in the garden, and I have decided I'm going, sorry the wind, hopefully the muff is doing a good job. After going back and forth, I've decided I'm going to put everything in the garden today. I'm going to plant everything because it's now warm. Like, our forecast is like 24, 19. Today's supposed to be like 20 degrees, and then it's like 24. The coldest day we have, I think, is going to dip down to like 12 degrees or 13 degrees for a rainy day, which is pretty normal. And I'm just going to cover anything in the frost. But last year I planted on May 2nd, really early. I've always gone with my gut with planting, and it's never failed me before. So it's so hot now, my plants are really struggling inside because this season has been cooler, and I was like maybe gonna wait until the long weekend when people in my area typically wait till, but my plants are struggling inside, and I'm gonna lose all of them anyway if I don't plant. So I'm gonna plant, and whatever I lose, if I lose anything, I will just replace them. It's not a big deal. A lot of the things that I would be worried about, it was like I just started a couple to see if they would go or not. Those ones I'm going to be planting from seed right now today anyway, so if they die, it's not a big deal. And our garden centers are super full of lots of vegetables, so hopefully mine will be fine because they are heirloom. But we're just going to see. Gardening is really a lot of trial and error, and last year I was very successful in my little container garden, and they weren't even in the ground being kept warm, and they did not die, and all the neighbors have plants out, like annual flowers, and like north facing yards and stuff, and they've got like flower baskets out, and they've been out for like the past week and nothing has died or wilted. I've been checking on them, like, and just spying on them, and everything's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and plant today. So we're gonna put the kids are gonna help put the dirt in, and we're cleaning out the, oh, you're not going to help. Okay, I've been informed that Grayson's not helping.
Sometimes I don't want to, and sometimes
that's okay. Are you gonna help? You've got yogurt on your forehead. So that's what you're gonna see us do now. I don't want to talk to you guys too much. I want to show you guys instead of just talking at you all the time. So we're just doing some cleanup, and we're gonna get started.
What are these things?
Okay, we got a lot of work done. However, I want to show you guys the condition of the front, kind of, so I can show you before and after without showing you the front of my house, because I'm not comfortable with that. But we got the dirt in the garden. I also dug up around the back tree. So here is the garden bed. It's full. This is as full as I want it. This is a really tall garden bed, and there's a lot of soil down that we turned, so it's deeper than this even. And then we're gonna put the bushes, raspberry bushes here. We're gonna have blueberries here. And then we've got the potato grow bags prepped and ready to go. And then I also did this, so we've got this planting zone. And then let me show you what is in the front, and what we mean. We're just really unsure of how we want to do it, because we want it to look good. But I thought it was in mostly shade. But now that the sun has moved into like a summer sun, I see that we have almost all sun in the front as well. Like, we've lucked out, and somehow just the way the houses are, it's not blocking our strip of front yard. So we have like full sun in the back and mostly full sun in the day, or in the front. So we're walking into the front and you see it's just dead. So, and this is like because the sod wasn't laid properly and then it wasn't cared for. So we're gonna figure out what to do with this. We have a bit of an L, and then here's our tree, and then we have this big space, but it's all dead all around here, full of weeds, because the salt people were using on it probably wasn't good for the grass and killed the grass, and obviously nobody took care of the lawn. So I think I might do something around the tree, but I also want to get rid of this dead, but I don't want it to look weird if we did like a big corner thing that traveled up to like there, and then also the tree. I don't know. I'm really unsure how I want to do that and how I want to make it, because I want it to be productive. I don't just want it to be pretty plants. I want it to be like medicinal and stuff, but I want people to stay off of it and keep their dogs off of it, so it can't be too close to the sidewalk. It's a complex space. It's really making us use our thinker. I think it's going to be a space in the front that is progressively worked on year after year. It's not going to be perfect this year, and we'll add to it next year, I think. Otherwise, the cost is going to get away from us too, because like this garden bed alone was a lot to put in, because wood is crazy right now. I think we're just going to take it slow, but we're going to do the front a little bit as well. Here we go. We've got lots to do. Some stuff is going in seed and not as a plant. Some stuff I'm going out to buy and planting in. I am much more confident about planting right now. Everything that everybody is leaving out around is living, and I accidentally left something out and it's totally fine. And last night was like a colder night, so it's fine. Here we go. We're about to put blueberries in, and then we're going to put raspberries in the back there, so that way they're contained and they can't get out of hand. All right, so we've planted the potatoes. They've started. I've got mint and lemon balm in pots because they are invasive. We haven't decided what's going in these. That's gonna go back inside. Raspberries will go in the back, and then we are going to start on the garden.
And don't forget the blueberry.
The blueberries in there, yeah. We'll show you after. Hey guys, it is the following evening. I ran out of space on my phone, and by the time I made it inside, don't go in there, it was just too late, no good light. Carly is like right in my business. Carly, no, you can't go in the garden. No, she's so excited about the garden. Are you kidding me? Okay, so I figured I would show you before I water. Things are a little wilty just because it's time to water, and they're adjusting, but they've done great overnight. It's been really warm, and there's not going to be a problem at all. So I will show you what everything looks like, and again, anything that dies or doesn't make it, I'll just replace with like a full plant. It's fine. The pots obviously aren't staying. We've got some things out front that are going into the front garden, but there she blows. These are okay, so maybe in the next one I'll show you what everything is in the pots and everything, but the pots are planted. These are going in the front yard. These are going in the front yard. I don't know where these are living yet. These are all planted. Those are planted. Bless you. These are potatoes. Yeah. If you guys want a full tour of what's in here, then I can do that before it grows. That way we can have like a starting point and then a kind of check up and see how it's going and all that fun stuff. But I wanted to show you before I water, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna end it now because I know it's so long with all of the putting the garden in. But I'm so happy that I can just come out in the morning with my coffee, check on the garden, water it in the evening. I'm just very happy it's finally done. And I'm just pretending we don't have all that work to do in the front. Yeah. But anyways, you guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you in my next one. Bye!